Now, the real trick is everyone else. Oh, is this gonna be the, Okay.
Pathfinder, help me with something?
No.
I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
The fabric refuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Like, yes! Did that sentence make sense? I feel...
Right. What?
Never mind. BS for the requisition. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral...
What a shitty-ass couch.
Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days.
I guess what's Hustle?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy urban search terrain 1. Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded. Tastes better just thinking about those days.
I mean... I guess.
I wanted exploration, to chase the cutting edge of Prothean research. I thought I'd found my calling. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So,
Hilarious, again.
Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
I'm not gonna flirt with everyone this time around. Just the girls. Oh no. Yeah, opportunity, love science.
I started in the Alliance, but it was the science that kept me going. And when that ended, well, if I wanted to be a part of the next big discovery, it had to be here.
Oh, I don't hear idealist a lot. Everyone's cynical.
Back at you, Costa. Why do you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
Like, literally, they're just like, so we wanted to make this guy, and these are his powers and stuff. How do we make him join up? I don't know, he just did. He just did?
We can't go back, but we're not trapped by decisions a galaxy behind us.
I don't feel trapped. We came from a good place for good reasons. We keep that in mind or steer us right, just like back in Crisis Response. Remember the essentials. A new start guided by the Pathfinder. And team. I'll bust my tail to make that a good story.
That's like also like the shittiest beer bottle I've ever seen in my life. This is just a bad place to be. Look at this. I can scan the couch. I can scan the couch. No, I can scan the couch. Worn in couch. It's mostly polyester. 2% unknown. Well, wait, hold on. While Liam's claims of charge diffusion are dubious, furniture doesn't get this worn without providing comfort. Which, it should be noted, is not the same as being comfortable. Okay, right. I actually... It's good.
Prodromos. Sounds good, doesn't it?
No.
We started Pathfinder. A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
My skill is Pathfinder. I'm interested in you.
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
Like... Sorry. I actually like how, like... subtle I was being with Vetra, and like with this guy, it's just like, wanna fuck? More or less.
You barely covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
Okay.
You were a cop, then crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did, but it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
You as a cop seems cliche. Excuse me?
An impatient rookie, frustrated by procedure. That's overdone.
I know, right? I wanted new, and I got it. And that led me here.
Alright. Can't get much
Tell me
newer,
about your
huh?
family.
I miss the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does.
Right?
Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin. Both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Who defines tradition? I don't want to be a jackass.
Life with my family was not typical on a number of fronts.
You may do though, right? Family has to. I know mine did. I said goodbye to my mom and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
We'll talk later.
Like,
I know it.
alright. There are, like, more people than that, though. Like, I'm counting, like, I know where, PB and Drac are gonna be. Because they literally told me. Both of them. For no reason. I guess it kind of was brought up a little bit.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years in the Hyperion looking after your brother.
Also, you're not Harry. Sorry, without hair. I don't know. It's funny to me. Welcome aboard.
Happy to have you, Dr. DePero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow.
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
You'll be great.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have our fears.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
Oh.
Guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here,
What?
a Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the
This is
cat?
really...
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
Oh. Yes.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner.
Ooh.
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
Thanks.
What's your type?
Not a patient.
Ah.
I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats her vegetables.
Thanks. Oh, well. She was running for a good half second. Facial reconstruction suite. Just sit there and it just fucks with your skull. Alright. Cannot date Lexi. Gotcha. Still want to flirt with her as much as possible,
You mean
just to be
Vivi?
funny.
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
I suppose. I I don't
I'll be
really
here
care
if
about
you
you.
need me.
Like, you're not a team member, technically. Technically. I should talk to her, though. I should. I will in a minute. Hold on. There are more important people to talk to. I just want to make sure that everything does get talked to. I'll pretend that made sense as a sentence. This is Drac, right?
Don't give the Pathfinder.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Yeah, because that's usually how that works. Also, granddaughter. We like trouble. Fuck it, you're like that.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
I like the way you say
I
it.
thought you would.
Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
I guess.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually.
Alright, fine.
Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Yeah, I get you. And Kesh?
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Yeah, it's true. I understand why you left.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
I mean... Okay, hold on. Just a minute. 3/15 I don't even know. 3/15 of a dehydrated chicken and beef stew. 2/14 dehydrated Hyax stew, dextro protein, dehydrated vegetable packets, soup, and dumpling mix. Cool. I need to scan the contents of the pantry. Is he cooking?
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director.
I haven't.
Got no idea why Addison keeps him around.
I don't know why they keep Addison around.
Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for Kesh ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Okay. War stories.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
See, I don't know. I guess combat advice.
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common Ket are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Good to know. More combat advice?
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Okay.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Destined are annoying. Quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view. They're friends, too. Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me. Perfect for grenade practice.
Oh, alright. Well, I mean, that just seems to be something like, hey, tell me how to fight things that I've been fighting.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her, too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
Nah, she's cool.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Did Lexi brief
she's
you
Krogan.
on Diamond Squad connectivity yet?
Yeah, you want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why?
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators. Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah, my peacekeeping career went up in smoke when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the writer name, I'll bet.
Almost.
I guess Sam and I are a package deal.
Sam is part of what makes someone a Pathfinder. You're just going to have to deal with that.
Oh,
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body.
that's fine, dude.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
Pew! Alright, combat experience. Why are you only level 9?
Combat experience you have. I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit. Well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck.
Hold on
Never
just a
really
minute.
Hard.
See, this is why I keep my phone around on me, because I need to look this up. Krogan lifespan. Okay, I guess I just have to look. Actually, no. Okay, no, never mind. I guess I already clicked on it. Just didn't want to do it until just, as soon as I started looking at something else. Let's see. Krogan managed not only to survive the unforgiving homeworld, blah, 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 blah. Yep, that's a picture of a Krogan. Thank you. I needed that. I really just wanted to see. Oh, it's like I said, but biology. They have 240-degree vision, which I did not know. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, the genophage fucked up their shit. They're like 7 feet tall, roughly 150 kilos. Some particularly large Krogan weigh in about 800 pounds. It's pretty good. I'm seeing a lot of things I don't give a shit. Okay. Nakmor is another example of long lifespans. Okay, so literally 1,400-year-old veteran can expect to live for centuries. Krogan can live for well over 1,000 years, as evidenced by Warlord Okeer, a veteran. He did die of unnatural causes, I suppose. Alright, so it literally doesn't actually tell you, but,
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
she is pretty awesome.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Yeah?
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
No. Alright, Nexus Uprising, I guess.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
You worried about her?
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
Huh. More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him.
Right.
Tan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
I concur.
We can
And it
talk
also
later.
seems like a companion
Hey,
quest.
one last thing.
Yeah?
Do you call everyone kid?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I can't scan Nakmor Drak. I just love his name. Nakmor Drak is just a really good name. All right, I wanted to talk to Lexi again. Sorry, Lexi, I got mad earlier. Just hello, becoming a doctor.
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer.
Oh,
I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easy.
I imagine so.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Oh, of course. And with your dialogue, non-human crew. How about PB?
Is PB alright?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Oh, I mean,
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
okay.
Is Drak good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Oh, sure thing. Miss,
Don't worry,
I don't date
I'll keep an eye on
patients.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked.
Of course not.
Thanks for the insight.
Hold on a minute.
How do you think the crew is holding?
I'm happy to... Anyone in particular? I sort them in their
okay,
files.
sorting method, actually.
Why do you sort them that way?
Just easier for me to see patterns in behavior.
I suppose.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
There are a lot of them.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
Right. Who's Gil? Oh, he's the
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique.
engineer guy.
He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head on.
Right.
Suvi okay?
She's remarkably adaptive. I'm kind of jealous.
Alright.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's we can't lose attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
Thanks for the insight.
Alright. Oh, yeah, let's talk to her about memory fragments. That'll be
I
fine.
need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel. From when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
I don't fuck it.
It was where his journey to Andromeda really began.
Those events started your family down a new path.
Yeah.
Suddenly the background got a lot more HD.
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments.
Oh.
His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
So how did an Asari doctor end up on the human Ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
I doubt it.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.